So our next step is actually just to be following these tabs here along the bottom. There are 15 total, 10 are yellow, 5 are blue. The yellow ones are really basic understanding, so you can just, even navigate around other people's spreadsheets a little more easily. The blue ones are, to me, the more fun ones. They're the robust parts that make spreadsheets actually worth using. So if you actually want to start implementing and using Google Sheets rather than just using other people's sheets, the blue ones are going to really help you start to make it your own. So we're going to go over to the next tab here. So it's a review of basic formatting. So here in the left column, we're going to see all the tasks, and on the right-hand side, the shortcuts and how to actually do it, what things you're going to be clicking on. So the first one is called freeze. I don't feel like a lot of people know about it, but as you can see, like these are my headers, but as soon as I start scrolling, it all disappears, so I no longer know what column A or B or C are titled. So if I want to hold these things up at the top so that they're always visible, I'm going to go over here to View, Freeze. You can freeze columns and you can freeze rows. I'm going to freeze 2 rows. And now when I scroll, you can see that this part actually stays, which is really nice. So it can keep all your directions and everything else that you want right there. So super, super easy. You can freeze more than 2, but let's say I wanted to freeze 4 rows. I would just click on row 4, view, freeze up to current row. And now all of those would be frozen, but I don't really want that. So let's go back to just 2 rows. Okay, so that one's done. This one says bold a cell. So I'm gonna click one time on it, and I'm gonna hold Command V. Or another way you could have done it is just to click this B button here, which would bold it. For italicizing, I can hit Command I or this I here. Strike through is this S with the line through it, or I like the shortcut, so it's Shift Command X. Either way. So as you can see, this over here is just extra information, but this tells you what to actually do. For underlining the cell, I again love shortcuts, so I could just use Command U. But if you forget what it is, you can just go to Format, and then you can see Underline. So you can do it 2 different ways there as well. As you can see, this is telling you what commands I'm pushing, and then this is telling you what I clicked. So I clicked on Format up here, I went down to Underline. And there's also a picture here to show you exactly what that is. Change the fill color of this cell to bright pink. So I clicked on it one time, going to the paint bucket, and now it's bright pink. This one says change the font color to blue. So I'm going to go to the A, the text color, and change it to blue. Right align this cell. All right, to right align anything, I'm looking for this symbol here, which is the horizontal align. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to right align. This one says make this cell bottom align, so I'm going to go to the vertical align button, which is this. Click on the vertical align, and I'm going to bottom align it. So now it's pushed to the bottom of the cell. I can also push it to the top of the cell. Truthfully, I normally use the middle one. I like this the best, centered and middle, but if we're following directions, there's bottom aligned. Change the font of the cell to Verdana, which is going to be all the way at the bottom. So change the font. It says make the cell rotate up. I wanted to include this one because I feel like a lot of people miss this out. Also on this one too. I can make it go straight across. I can make it tilted up, which is kind of crazy. I can make it so you can change the orientation of it. This one's kind of fun for me. It's really handy, especially if you have a table and you have a long, skinny line on the left. You can make it fit that way as well. Change the font size to 20. So I can do it 2 ways. I can click on this and just type in 20 on my keyboard, or I can click on this drop down arrow. But as you can see, there is no 20. So I guess I do have to just type it and push return. And now the font is 20. Okay. Insert a link. It's Peony's website. So I'm going to open up a new tab. Saved for me. Probably is saved for you as well. Going to copy the link. So I just clicked on it one time. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. Click on it one time. Command C is going to copy it, or you can do edit copy. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to click on the link button, and I'm going to do Command V, or I can do edit paste. Either way, apply. And now it's a link, so it'll take me to that website. Just a reminder of what we've done the last 2 times together, inserting links for our emails and for our calendars. Insert a new column to the left. So to insert a new column, and you can see it here, it says go to the Insert menu and then click on Column Left. So I'm going to go to Insert, Column Left, or I can put an Insert Column Right. I'm just following the directions here. Okay, the next one says Insert a new row above. Okay, there's a new row above. Cool. This one says insert a checkbox in this cell. So I'm going to go to, it says insert checkbox. So insert checkbox. So insert checkbox. So now I have a checkbox here. And the last one says click on the checkbox that you just created 1 time so that it is no longer empty. There we go. It looks like this. And there's no more things for me to do. So I'm done.